It's been lonely up here since our kindly undertaker planted me in 1880. 66 years of age I was when I passed. This town came up in my lifetime. Oh, old Contoocookville was quite a rough mill town. Just a few houses. This little hill we're standing on was well out of sight and well out of reach of the town gossips. It was a good place to carouse and get into mischief. There's no surprise that New Hampshire's first temperance society was founded here in Contoocookville. Take the battle with the devil to the devil. But it wasn't do-gooders brought up this town. It was the railroad. It came slinking in like a snake, always looking for the low ground, the path of least resistance. There was resistance. Aren't too many Yankee farmers going to be happy about a state that take their land away. They rose in a single body in 1844 for a time, until it was seen what the rail had done for other New Hampshire towns. And then, what an about face, everybody clamoring for obstacles to be removed. Everybody investing. Opening day, 1849, 13 cars loaded with 1,000 fools made the trip from Concord to Contoocook. Cannons were shot, long, boring speeches were made. Such a small thing. A few wagons tied together on a thin seam of iron. But it made a big difference to this town. Time became railroad time. Distance, the distance to the depot. They even changed our name. There were too many letters in Contoocookville to suit their sign shop. So they just shortened us down to Contoocook. Well, on balance, I suppose, for the town, it was better to be on the line than off it. New houses were framed up, mills retooled or were formed new. Churches grew up where Free Will Baptists alone had pioneered. I was driver on the first Concord Hopkinton stage when the river was the end of the line. And I liked this town. It seemed a quiet place to be the end of the line for me. After driving, an interest in trade took me into tin manufacturing, which I followed to other New England towns. But true to a notion, and in spite of the ever-present snake, I succeeded in making my final resting place here. And as I lie beneath this ground in contemplation, the one thing I still continue to marvel at was that I never saw the railroad coming. Me, a driver, and I never saw it coming.